listeners. Hope you all are doing something to improve your English speaking skills and communication skills. Uh, as you know, I've uploaded six series of this content of this book. So, this is the seven number. So, let's get started with this. We talked about our parents and our problems with them. I told him how I cry in bed. He said that he goes up to the attic when he is angry. We talked all about our feelings, and it was just as good as I imagined. We talked about the year 1942 and how different we are now. He thought that I was a noisy, annoying girl at first. I thought that he was uninteresting. I told him that we are like two sides of the same coin. I'm noisy and he's quiet, but also I too like peace and quiet. I said that I understand why he goes away to be alone sometimes, and that I'd like to help him when he argues with his parents. But you always help me, he said. How? I asked, very surprised. Because you're always cheerful. That was the nicest thing he said all evening. He must love me now as a friend, and I'm so grateful and happy for that. Wednesday, 22 March 1944. Things are getting more and more wonderful here. I think that true love may be happening in the annex. Everyone has made jokes about us, saying that we might get married if we are all in the annex long enough. Perhaps those jokes aren't so silly at all. I'm sure now that Peter loves me too, but I don't know in way. Does he just want a good friend, or a girlfriend, or a sister? Oh, when I think about Saturday night, about our words, I feel very satisfied with myself. For the first time, I don't want to change anything that I said. Thursday, 23rd March 1944. Our black market Russian bookmen are out of prison now, so things are better here. Yesterday, a plane crashed quite near us on top of a school. Luckily, there were no children inside. There was a small fire and people were killed. The men inside the plane were able to get out in time, but the Germans shot them immediately. Local people were so angry. It was a cowardly, horrible thing to do. We, the ladies of the annex, were very frightened. I hate the end of guns. Tuesday, 28 March 1944. Mother is trying to stop me going up to Peter's room. She says Mrs. Wenden is jealous. Perhaps she's jealous too. Father is happy about it. He's glad that we are friends. Mother thinks that Peter has fallen in love with me. I wish that it was true. I do want to stay friends with Peter. We have our difficulties that we have to fight against them, and in the end, they will make everything more beautiful. When he rests his head on his arms and doses his eyes, he's still a child. When he plays with Moshi, cat, he is loving. When he carries the heavy potatoes for us, he is. When he watches the air reds or walks through the dark house to look for burglars, he is brave. And when he doesn't know how to behave, he's sweet. Wednesday, 29 March 1944. Mr. Berkelsten from the government was speaking on the Dutch broadcast. From London, he said that after the war, they wanted everybody's diaries and letters about the war. There would be an interesting part of history. I might be able to write a book called The Secret Annex. People would think that it was detective story, but seriously, 10 years after the war, people would find it very amusing to read about us, the Jews who were hiding, how we lived, what we ate, what we talked about. But although I tell you a lot about our lives, you still know very little about us. For example, how frightened the women are during the air raids. We know nothing about, nothing about all this, and it would take all day to describe it. People have to wait for vegetables and all kinds of other things too. Doctors can't visit the sick since their cars and bikes are stolen at once. There are so many thieves around that you ask, what has happened to the Dutch? Why are they stealing so much? Little children, 8 and 11-year-olds, break the windows of the people's homes and steal whatever they can. People don't dare to leave the house even for 5 minutes because everything may be gone when they return. The public phones are stolen and all the parts of the electric clocks on the street corners too. Everyone's hungry. A week's food ration doesn't even last 2 days. We are waiting for the Allied invasion, but it's so long coming. The men are sent to Germany. The children are ill or hungry, and everyone wears old clothes and broken shoes. It's too expensive to repair shoes. If you gave your shoes to shoe mender, you may never see them again. Friday, 21 March 1944. Just imagine, it's still cold, but most people have had nothing to put on their fires for a month now. It sounds awful, doesn't it? But we are hopeful about the Russians who are doing well. They've reached Poland now and the Prut River in Romania. They're close to Russia too. The German army has invaded Hungary. 1 million Jews live there. There's no hope for them now. Nothing special is happening here. Today is Mr. Wen Denny's birthday. He received several presents and a cake. The cake was not perfect because we can't buy the right things to make it with, but it tasted wonderful anyway. People are not saying so much about Peter and me now. We're very good friends. We spend a lot of time together and we talk about anything and everything. I couldn't talk to other boys like this. We even talked about periods. We think that women are strong enough. He thinks that women are strong enough to lose the blood, and that I'm too. I wonder why he thinks that. So that's it for now. See you in the next 8th series of this book. This book is so beautiful. You'll get amazed while connecting with me with this book. So thank you so much. See you in the next video. And one more thing, you have to subscribe and share with the colleagues who really want to improve themselves in terms of English and communication skills. So thank you so much. Take care of yourself.